Happy Friday! I'm excited to be with you all today. Listen, I want to speak with you about some things going on in the Goaty house with the Goaty girls conversation that we had last night. Addie and I were just talking about how she is 15, and listen, there is nothing easy about being a 15-year-old in today's age. Like, there is some expectation on them. They are supposed to have some things figured out, and they are supposed to be great at everything that they do. And when they're not, there's somebody always waiting to tell them about that. And I was encouraging her not to give power to other people or to things that she does to determine her worth, her value, or her happiness. And that is so hard to do because we spend so much time performing that we want to get the atta girl. We want to be told how great we are. We want people to like us. We want to get good grades. Whatever it is, it's all performance based, and that's where we want to get our worth and our value out of. And that's all the wrong places, because our worth and our value needs to come from in here. It needs to come from the truth that you are fearfully and wonderfully made, that you are made in the image of Christ. And so when we sit around and talk about, oh, I wish I was more like this, or I wish I was more like that, or I should be able to do this, or I should be able to do that, we're basically saying to God, hey, you know what? You made a mistake. And here's the deal. He doesn't make mistakes. Even me, like, I'm adopted. I'm a product of a teenage pregnancy. So it would be easy for me to say, hey, you know what? I'm a mistake. I'm not from the perfect will of God. Perfect will of God, there wouldn't be teenage pregnancies. There wouldn't be pregnancies out of wedlock. And here's the deal. I'm not a mistake. I didn't surprise God. He knew that my existence was going to be, and he chose a course of life for me, and even extended salvation and grace to me. And I am not a mistake, and I am fearfully and wonderfully made, and I am made even in the image of Christ. And so I want to encourage you today that if you're trying to find your value and your worth on all the things that you do, which is what we talk about at Be Still Be Free, right? That is not where we go to get our cup filled. Our cup gets filled through Jesus Christ. Our cup gets filled by the way that we were created in Him. Our cup gets filled by living in the Spirit of God and allowing the Spirit of God to come out of us. If you're not living, if that's not where you're getting the source of your satisfaction, if that's not where you're getting your source of happiness and contentment, then you're never going to be happy, because you can try and try and try, and there's always going to be somebody who does something better, or a person who doesn't respond the way you want them to, or someone who tells you you could have done more. And so I want to encourage you, like I encouraged Addie, which ended up encouraging me. Stop getting your worth based on everything around you. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. You are made in the image of God. You are not a mistake. He made you exactly the way that He wants you. Get your cup filled up with the right things, and quit looking at other people and other things and giving them the power to determine your worth, your value, and your happiness. I just hope that that will touch you. I know that it does me. I have to remind myself that all the time. People will let you down. God never will. Hope you guys have a great day. Know that you are fearfully and wonderfully made.